that I also feel that if you 30 years old, because okay, in your 20s, okay, like you said, oh man, I'm trying to get around, I'm trying to get with this one, get with that one. If you 30 and you saying, okay, all right, man, yeah, I'm still rocking with Future on this one, man. You need to grow up.
Yeah, you need to grow
Yeah, you need to be an ad dog. You need to become an ad dog. You know what I'm saying?
up.
At some point, it gotta stop.
Hey, hey, straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm with you on that. And so, like you say, uh, and here's the thing to me, bro. You said something about how after they beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and and actually I just read that article the other day, and he said like actually it was either that Monday or Tuesday after they had beat the Chiefs that they came to him and
Hmm.
wanted him to restructure his contract, or no, they wanted him to drop the 39 million or 37 million that for that injury clause. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I'm not gonna drop no money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you say, but he still went out there, did his job. They was winning, whatever, whatever. But that ain't what they wanted to do, though. They wanted to lose, to be honest with you. And
Right.
so
I'm
since they
against
was,
you.
yeah,
I'm
so
rooting
since they
against you.
were, yeah. So now that they winning, almost, saying like they might be a game or so out of the playoff. They need some scenarios to go through. So that wasn't in the cards because if you take them to the playoffs, then you don't have no choice but to bring them back next year. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So now you're gonna bring this journeyman in the game, you know what I'm saying, and try to make him the hero. And so, like you say, Sean Payton, you wrong for that. The team wrong for that. But we should have known that even in the beginning of the season when they first started, because remember, they were saying that Russell had his own office. You know what I'm saying? He had his own
From
office.
last year.
And so what's the first thing Sean Payton came and did when he can say he not gonna have his office no more. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna have no office to himself. So we should have known then. There was the red flags right there, like things for the change. But like you say, he didn't really want him in the first place.
Hmm.
He didn't
And,
really want
and which when I started off this conversation, it goes to when I said America, right?
him.
Because what's the thing they always say? This is the main thing. We can go back to TO. We can go back. This is what they always say. You signed the contract.
Mm-hmm.
So you signed it. So play your contract out. But it's only that when you're the player.
Mm-hmm.
Now we don't hold, but when you got a person, I just signed this contract with y'all last year. I'm Russ. I just signed this with y'all. Why do I want to help the team out? Because you offered this to me and I signed it. So now it's an issue because I don't want to. If I hold out because I feel my worth is more, then you want to call me prima donna
Mm-hmm.
and uh, overpaid babies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They want to label us, oh, we prima donna TO and then they prima donna. But I know what my worth is. But when the team say, oh, it's team, we doing this for the team or the organization, you still you changing my life over here though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I say I got an issue with the NFL and a collective bargaining agreement because it's only guaranteed money that you're guaranteed to get.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget when Albert Haysworth signed that 4 year, $100 million deal with the Redskins, and they cut him out in the first year, and all he got was that guaranteed money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
see
I
what you said.
I think it was only 30 million, but all the other professional leagues, their money is guaranteed.
And that's the thing with what people say about the NFL. We just gonna keep it 100. We can go back to that's the reason I'm not a Cowboy fan no more.
Hmm.
And you know me, I was a Cowboy. I've been a Cowboy fan forever. But when my man's came out and when he told them that they gonna get up and stand regardless, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, whatever. I found out how racist he really was. And so I don't care how many people Cowboy fans or never. I just can't deal with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott getting out there. I just want to play football. Ah, man, shut up. He don't like you neither. You know what I'm saying? He don't like you neither. That's why that boy over there waiting in the wings right now.
Well, we about to see
Trey,
how much he like him after this year because he played at MVP level. Now we
yeah,
got to see how much he like him.
yeah. It
But
depends
you're
on
not
what you
gonna get
call
nothing
an
better.
MVP level.
But you're not gonna get nothing better. He's played. He's in the conversation. I ain't saying he gonna win,
No, he
but
definitely ain't gonna win it. Cause he
yeah,
can't.
he ain't gonna.
They can't win the big game. For
Right.
one, they can't beat. They not gonna beat the 49ers. Matter of fact, they don't even want to play the 49ers. They shivering in their boots even thinking about the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? Because the 49ers, we know for sure, gonna put a smackdown on them.
You
They
know who
should
else
have
I
won
want?
that game yesterday against Detroit. Detroit got cheated. And
Mm-hmm.
they ain't gonna beat the Eagles again, although the Eagles lost to the Cardinals today. I don't know what's up with them, man.
They don't want.
They
They don't
defense
want to
ain't
play
the
none
same.
of.
Huh?
They don't want to play none of. The Eagles don't want to play the Cowboys or San Fran. So
Man,
when San Fran went there and spanked Philly in Philly,
man,
that took their heart, bro. That took
bruh.
their heart.
But you know what? It's the defense. Like you said earlier, like Denver scored 21. Dude, they scored 31 points. Y'all gave up 35 points to the Arizona Cardinals, bro.
Yep.
Come on, man. 35 to the Cardinals?
Or you can think of this: are the Eagles and Cowboys a little bit overrated because Cardinals beat both of them?
Hey, then this just me. The Cowboys are overrated for the simple fact that we'll see once the playoffs come. We'll come back and have this discussion again once the playoffs is settled and everything. But the fact of the matter is, man, every big game that they had played this year, they lost except for Miami. You know what I'm saying? When they played Miami and squeaked that one out or whatever.
Well,
But
they won. They won yesterday. They got that one yesterday.
okay, well, like I said, well, it got that was an early Happy New Year gift to him because that was definitely a 2-point conversion.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey,
So
they called down. The league called and said, "Nah." Because remember, it took a minute before that flag came out.
yeah, hey, they had celebrated and everything. You know
They
what I'm
was on the
saying?
sideline.
Hey, but even with that play, and you get the 2-point conversion, so you feel like you got the game. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you got the game. To me, I feel as though it was more of the coach from Detroit. It was more so of his ego.
Ego.
Because
Yep.
at that point, the momentum is gone now. Kick the extra point, tie the game up, and take your chances in overtime, bro.
It's the element of surprise. Like like you said, I agree with you. It was the ego because you got it, they called it back, then you got called for a penalty, which took it back. Then on the third one,
You
no,
get the
no,
yards
no, no,
back.
no, 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 no. You got it, and then they called it back, so you got moved to the 7 yard line, and then
Off
uh
what's his
Parsons
name?
was
Parsons.
offside. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was offside. So now you on your third different play. Now you on your third best 2 point play. Just
Yeah.
kick the field goal. Just
Kick the
kick the
field goal.
field. Go to overtime.
Go to overtime. You got the momentum. You know what I'm saying? You got the momentum. Take your chances in overtime. You
And
know what I'm saying?
the defense played good. You know what I'm saying?
Defense
Like,
played excellent. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They were put see that's the thing about Prescott, man. You know what I'm saying? Like once his face hit the dirt a few times, hey, he get that trigger finger. You know what I'm saying? He let that mug go a little quick. Like
But now you know I ain't no Cowboy fan. But man, Dak played good too, though. I mean, he played good.
he been playing decent.
I mean, even yesterday, that's a good Detroit defense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the boys get at the quarterback.
hey, that boy from Michigan ain't no joke.
Hayden, what's his
Yeah,
name?
yeah,
Hayden something, whatever. I can't think
yeah.
of his
He
name,
ain't
but
no
yeah,
joke.
he had 3 sacks yesterday.
Hey, the boy, he all right. He
Yeah.
definitely all right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. Baltimore, don't nobody want to see them boys coming right now. Don't nobody want to see. Hey, okay, since
You
we
don't want
talking
to go to
about,
Baltimore. You don't
huh?
want to go to Baltimore. See, the thing is not, the Chiefs is down this year. Joe Burrow being hurt them. Now my preseason Super Bowl pick just lost to Baltimore today. So they let me know they can't go to Baltimore and beat
Oh,
them.
you talking about
They ain't
Miami?
they ain't beat nobody, a good team yet. I mean, besides the Cowboys, they ain't beat nobody good on the
Hey,
road.
bro, they didn't beat them. They spanked them, boy. They whooped them like they was a college team today. That was a college score out there, bro.
Hey, look, you know what my favorite line is, right? Off of Drumline, right? He said, if I didn't have to signal the drum major there, you still be out there beating your drum. And that's what happened with Baltimore could have put 70 on them too.
Hey,
they
man,
even the backup quarterback threw a touchdown on. You know?
dude. Hey, that looked like the game I was watching yesterday between Florida State and Georgia.
Oh man, don't
Hey,
talk about my
two
my
things
Simmons.
happened in that game yesterday. Two things happened for me, and it happened for the world. One was Georgia went out there and proved that there's no way, after being the number one team all year long, that they should not have been that they not one of the four top teams in the nation. Period. Two, Florida State made the argument, yeah, they went 15, 16 and 0, and which, by right, every team that go undefeated in them type of conferences or whatever should have made the playoffs or whatnot. And it was an argument that the people up there like, hey, they ain't got their quarter, the one who led them there, whatever, whatever. So, it was a big thing. I tell you what, Georgia proved that they one of the top teams in the nation. And they proved too that Florida State did not deserve to be in the top four in the nation.
Well, I will say this. I will say this. I feel the NCAA look bad because next year ain't it supposed to be expanded
It's
to
12.
18
It's
to
12.
12. So this happened the year before they expanded, which made put a knock on them because you gotta also remember Florida State had got like 20 players that's elected for the draft who decided
Mm-hmm.
not to play. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about possibly NFL players who saying I'm not gonna play because this is a worthless game now.
Yeah,
Would they have played? They still would have lost.
they still.
No matter because the third string quarterback was their quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they still would have lost. And I'm a Florida State fan. I've always been a Florida State fan. So they would have lost, but I think Georgia should have been in the top four. I'm with you with that. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you with that one. But I gotta agree with Chip Kelly. Um, they need to kind of change how they do this, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like you need to have just forget all these conferences. You need to have the East West. You know what I'm saying? You got seven conference games, and then you go here. You got four here. 'Cause now these teams are playing each other. Like these
Mm-hmm.
teams with these soft schedules. Like say for Alabama, Alabama did exactly what they needed to do. They lost early, but they lost at home.
Mm-hmm.
They went and beat Georgia in the SEC championship
And
game.
the last game, so that weighed a lot. Yeah, that.
But now that's now we have seen that though. That can be uh, uh, a way how you can get in there. You lose early, but then you beat a team that's guaranteed to be in there if they win out. You get what I'm saying? Which
Yeah.
was Georgia. They beat a Georgia team that had won two straight national championship games. They was on a 20-something game winning streak. So, okay, they did what they were supposed to do. But you couldn't take out Michigan, which, in my opinion, Alabama about to spank Michigan. I think they is, 'cause I think Michigan it was in the weak conference. I just think the Big Ten a little bit overrated,
Mm-hmm.
but I think you can look at the Michigan players when they found out who they were playing. Did you see their reaction?
When they found they playing Alabama.
Yeah, they wanted Florida State. When they found out
Yeah.
they were playing Alabama, they wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying? So, because they know it's gonna get physical, and
Oh
you got
yeah, it's
to
definitely gonna be a physical game. But to me, Alabama ain't they not the Alabama 3, 4 years. They can
Oh
be
no.
beat, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But
you know what I'm saying. They can be
they
beat.
don't have the they don't have the quarterback play that they had. Like they had Mac Jones, Tua, Bryce
Hurts.
Young. So
Hurts.
you, huh?
Hurts.
Yeah, you had Heisman candidate, so they ain't got that, but he's still a running quarterback
Oh,
who can
he
throw.
you know what I'm saying? Once they gave him the chance to get the rim, you know, it's just like anybody else, you know, like we play sports or whatever. Once you give me that go ahead, that even if I make a mistake, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna pull me out the game right away. You know, sometimes you get that mentality like, man, if I turn the ball over or if I don't
You're
do
looking over
this,
your
you know,
shoulder.
yeah, you looking over your shoulder, they gonna take me out the game, you know. So but once he got over that and it was like solidified that you're gonna be the starting quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he settled down now, you know, he ain't led them to the
But let
playoffs.
me let me ask you this: did he play bad enough to get benched?
What in that first two games?
Yeah, was he playing that bad to get benched?
Well, you know, hey, we gonna call a spade, right? So what I mean by calling a spade is we can say the same thing about the Sean Payton uh,
It
uh
goes back to that. I'm
Russell
about to
Wilson
lead back to
thing.
that.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna call a spade a spade. I
That's
mean,
what I was getting to.
yeah, I mean, okay, let's get to this. Let's get to this real quick. Jump on this real quick. Cause you know what I'm saying, since we're talking about black quarterback, because I was reading something too where the one guy, he, you know, he had to apologize because, you know, my man Lamar Jackson do not play with these cats. And he said, I'm keeping receipts. So I know what you said, bruh. And so he came out there and made him eat his words. And so the dude came back and apologized. And so after that, I was reading something where it was a chick, you know, an analyst on one of these networks or whatever, and she was like, you know, Lamar Jackson can't be the MVP, like basically like he not a real quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
He's not quarterbacking.
Yeah, he
That was
not
her word.
quarterbacky. And so
Yeah,
so so now we going back to the narrative of what everybody try to avoid. You know, a lot of people try to avoid this. It goes back to Warren Moon and, you know what I'm saying, Randall Cunningham and all these cats. People always felt as though black quarterbacks didn't deserve to be quarterbacks in the NFL. They wasn't smart enough. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, I didn't know that Bill Polian, I remember that vaguely, but I forgot that he had said that even though after Lamar Jackson had won the Heisman Trophy and everything, you know what I'm saying, putting up all these numbers over there at, what is that, Louisville
Louisville.
or whatever, and told him that he needs to switch to wide receiver.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. In the draft combine, they told him he need to go. Yeah, you don't remember that?
I say I remember it vaguely, but
Yeah,
it came back to my remembrance when I was reading this article the other day. And so my man, he was breaking it down basically like, if you
that's when.
look around the league right now, look how many black quarterbacks you got under center.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you another place that's about to end up getting a black quarterback real soon. Because Baltimore is the only organization that has an all black quarterback room. Two
Mm.
black quarterback coaches, and all that. Watch the Raiders end up getting them black quarterback
Oh,
real soon. But yeah,
hey,
Paulie,
hey, before you go there, cause and I believe you because look at what the Raiders got. They got an all black management team.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying?
yep,
All black man, GM, coach, the lady, I think was she the VP or something or whatever. So hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to the owner of the Raiders, man. Hey, I
Al
like
Davis,
that.
not Al Davis, but
Yeah,
the
son.
son,
Yeah,
and I think Antonio Pierce has, even though they lost today, they still fought, and I think he changed that whole,
he did.
he changed everything in there, and they believe in him. So watch, I'm telling you, they gonna end up messing around. They might be the team that's gonna trade up to try to get. They gonna end up trading with the Bears because I think Justin Fields go make it where they
Yeah,
go stick
well,
with him.
yeah,
They go
because
stick with him.
this winning streak that he had went on, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you who changed the narrative of the Bears over there. And I didn't think that it was a good trade at the time because of how the Bears was playing, and they ain't, you know, they didn't look good and nowhere to go. That boy that came from Washington, Sweat, he came
Hmm.
over there and changed their whole culture, bro.
But you know why you say that? Why did Washington trade him?
Washington. What was Washington doing? That's your team. You know, I ain't never been a Redskins
They
fan.
they was in the hunt too. They was still, you know what I'm saying? It was the beginning of the season. They still had a chance. I mean, look at the NFC. Somebody under 500 gonna make the playoff. You get
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So my thing, they traded him and then they traded
they traded
Young. The
old boy.
very
I couldn't believe. First of all,
the number 2 pick.
first of all you other teams out there that when they put this boy on the trade market, Young, when they put him on the trade market, I cannot believe that all you other teams passed on getting this boy over there and let him go to the San Francisco 49ers that already had a stout defense.